Both goal scorers a week ago in the 9 goals they scored here in the Premier League against Southampton. Don't forget, of course, the 5th round coverage continues tomorrow evening. Sheffield United against Bristol City from 7:20 on the iPlayer. Later that night, match of the day on BBC One from 10:45. All the highlights of the 4 of Wednesday's ties. And the conclusion on Thursday, Thomas Tuchel takes Chelsea to South Yorkshire to face Barnsley. The quarter-final draw ahead of that live game as well. 7:30 here on BBC One. Approaching the last quarter of an hour. Rashford for Manchester United into Fernandes. Lovely pass into Greenwood. 6 forward here. Back to Fernandes. Telles. Fred back to Wan-Bissaka. Greenwood. Good delivery. Dawson in the way. McTominay.
In the middle of all that, really good block from Craig Dawson. You can see his positioning's good. He's having a look over his shoulder. Martial's just a little bit late, but he gets a solid foot on it. Craig Dawson to clear. Declan Rice will be a happy man. It was his square ball that started the attack for United.
1 shot on target in this second half. That has come from Manchester United. Fernandes. Martial. Dawson again in the way. And Fernandes with the shot. But the referee's whistle had already gone.
This goal goes into Martial. He's just holding off his man. It's not intentional. Just catches him in the face, but he's just trying to hold up the ball there, Martial. What a great block from Dawson.
Maguire challenging with Souček. Fredericks. It's gone West Ham's way. He's 23 years as a manager, David Moyes. His only silverware was a Division 2 title with Preston 21 years ago.
I think for a manager like David Moore, he's been in the game for so long and been in some good clubs in Everton, this place, and also where he is now. He'd be desperate to get a bit of silverware to his collection, just to round off what's been a top career. I'm not saying he's going to finish, but you still want it there, given the body of work that he's put together. Not going to get it with passes like that, though.
It's the FA Cup, it's Old Trafford. It's linked over the years with late goals. Let's see if we're going to get any in the 12 minutes plus stoppage time of this one. from Cresswell. Fornals. Rice dispossessed by McTominay. Now Maguire. Telles. Martial, he got the run of the ball, he didn't have the room for the shot though. Excellent work from Declan Rice there. But Telles has nipped it back for Manchester United. Fernandez deflected off Rice and deflected for a Manchester United corner.
That didn't take long, did it? They find their man, he's just thinking shot straight away. He nearly gets a big slice of luck.
Telles with the corner. Greenwood got to it first, then Dawson, then Fred. That wasn't the connection he was after. And that was an important challenge from Wan-Bissaka. Koufal sticking closely to Rashford.
He's got to do better that. Deco there, he's got to just bring that into his chest, a bit more composure. Not really been able to get himself into the game since coming on.
Both managers in deep discussion in their technical areas with their coaching staff. Fred. In from Telles towards Martial.
Yeah, that was good on that occasion. At least Martial spotted that he knows his fullback wants to whip this one in, and he takes his defender away and makes a run towards the near post. If anything, I'm sure the strikers out there would say he's gone a little bit too far outside of that near post, but it was a nice little bit of movement and good delivery.
Solskjaer's team there have scored 3 or more goals in 14 of their games this season. Still no sign of one as yet in this 5th round tie. Fred. Went in the air by Dawson and by Souček. Noble.
That's been the story of the game, that. You know, even if you get 4 or 5 good little bits of movement and play, it's constantly breaking down.
Telles. Fernandes. McTominay. Alvar Odebeku behind the ball for West Ham. Nobody wants to make a mistake at this stage. A flash of brilliance or a stroke of luck could be the difference. McTominay to pick out Telles, cleared by Kufa. Manchester United are getting Edinson Cavani ready.
Yeah. He was a match winner.
Started 6 of the last 8 games, actually. A sign of his renewed importance. The 33-year-old Uruguayan. So he's going to replace Mason Greenwood with less than 5 minutes of the 90 remaining. He's got those Old Trafford goals against Southampton and Everton. Can he do it? The 3rd game running here. Martial across this left-hand side, Rashford on the right now, Cavani through the middle. And that's a West Ham throw. Another play from Harry Maguire. Benrahma is going to make a late entry for West Ham too. Cresswell with the throw. And McTominay. Did well. Fernandes. Cavani. He had a little look towards the assistant. He was off.
Yeah, I think he knew.
Different dimension though, instantly.
Yeah, I mean, he's always on the shoulder, Cavani. You know, he'll make those runs. He's not always one who wants it to feet, which, you know, will be something different for that defensive unit to deal with, and obviously an option for whoever's on the ball for the ball's in behind now all of a sudden. The only time I've seen him with Telles, they've linked up well.
So here comes Benrahma then. The Brentford man is eager to get on. That's because Pablo Fornals has got off on the far side. Martial. Benrahma's first involvement. Fouled by Fred.
I have to say, defensively, West Ham have done that well this evening. It's been the best part of their game, really blocking those channels that Fernandes or Van der Beek or Martial like to operate in. Even Rashford has found it difficult, so we've got that part of the game right, and they have been better in this second half.
Goal-scoring opportunities really have been at a premium in this cup tie so far. Martial. Wan-Bissaka. Telles. Early delivery. Far too close in the end to Fabianski. Last minute of the 90 then. Far from ideal for either, really. West Ham play Sheffield United at home this weekend. Manchester United on Sunday go to West Brom. And then next week they resume their European campaign in the Europa League. Announced today their tie against Real Sociedad will be played in Turin. Two minutes of added time before we face another 30 of extra time.
I don't think I've seen as many balls just get passed out of play than I've seen today. Quality has been really poor.
Fred. Rice dispossessed McTominay. Benrahma. Johnson on the overlap. Deflected delivery. And deflected for a West Ham corner in the 91st minute.
Big chance here. David Moyes and his team, they're under cosh in the first half, really hanging on, been much better in their second half. Benrahma's going to have to just beat that first man to give him a chance.
Well, Paul Tierney's not allowing the corner to be taken here because Craig Pawson in VAR is just checking for a handball against Aaron Wan-Bissaka.
It's his chest for starters.
He agrees with you, and West Ham can take the corner. With no ball, it was inviting. It was Wan-Bissaka with the defending. Rashford. Craig Dawson, who got the winner in round 3.
Yeah, his face tells me he should have done better. I mean, it'd be interesting to see. It's a lovely ball. Oh, I think he should have. I think he gets there. He loses his man McTominay, look, he gets up, just doesn't get the contact needed.
No goals after 90 minutes, so we will require another 30 minutes. Craig Dawson almost the hero in the very last seconds of normal time. But as it is, David Moyes back at Old Trafford takes Manchester United to extra time, because neither side could really fashion an opportunity, and the managers have a brief word with their players. We will come back for another 30, because at the end of the 90 it is Manchester United 0, West Ham United 0.
When I said at half-time that it could only get better in the second half, of course, what I was really talking about was extra time. And the great thing about these games, even when they're as poor as this one, and I think we'll all frankly admit that it was pretty poor, is that there's always the possibility of penalties. And we all love penalties, don't we, Alan?
Yes, we
do.
do.
Even though we've got to stand here for another half an hour in the freezing cold.
Yeah, it hasn't been a great spectacle. West Ham came into it in that second half. I think certainly had more of the ball without creating too many chances, changed the system, and they all looked more comfortable on the ball, and it was certainly better going forward. They've defended very, very well, and the goalkeepers had to pull off another fantastic save, and Fabianski from Rashford, but again from Man United's point of view just didn't offer enough going forward. That might change in this next half an hour with Cavani now on the pitch.
You nearly called it in. You said 1-0 right at the end for West Ham, and Dawson had that possible chance, didn't he?
Yeah, it was a great ball in, yeah. And I think that he got up really early, and you know, I think for what he's capable of doing in the box, that's a very good chance. I think he's trying to flick it on. I think you could see he knows there, but that was a very, very good opportunity.
Aside from that, opportunities were few and far between, weren't they? Rashford had the only real chance for Manchester United in that second half.
Yeah.
What a save it was, wasn't it, Righty?
Well, the thing with it is, Al, is again, and Jermaine mentioned it in there, but you know, that's enough there to give the goalkeeper the time to come out and smother him, because once he does get it under control, by the time he looks up, the goalkeeper's in his face, look, bang. So, you know, it's very, very good goalkeeping. Like I say, goalkeeper sees it early, look, he's on his way. He's seen that, how long that's going to take to come down. To be fair, he's miskicked it.
He's had 2 brilliant saves in this game, Fabianski. One we showed at half-time where we thought he hit the post, but it was actually him that got his hands to it. And that one there, he was so quick to react. As soon as he touched it, he was onto him.
This was the one in the first half, Alan.
Yeah, from Lindelof, he sort of stands his ground 8 or 9 yards out, and the keeper makes a wonderful save with his left hand there and just pushes it away.
At the other end, I don't think Henderson's had any save to make whatsoever that I can recall.
No, I can't remember. He's as cold as us, I think. But like, Dawson's got to get a mention just for the way he's played.
Yeah.
He's been magnificent.
You give him plenty of mentions. You keep shouting on to him saying he's been a magnificent signing. I'm sure he's heard you.
He was shouting really loud.
I'm just trying to do the fan thing here. I'm just trying to say what the fans would say.
Wan-Bissaka, as you can see, has gone off. It looks like Luke Shaw is coming. In fact, there's 2 substitutions coming off because Tellez is coming off as well, I can see.
Yeah.
And Williams is coming on in the place of, well, the 2 fullbacks, really. So
They've gone back to the 18, bro.
is that what it is?
They've had to go to the big guns.
I need something. Just one shot on target in that second half tells its own story. Will Manchester United go on to reach a club record extending 7 successive FA Cup quarter-final? Or can West Ham give David Moyes his first win at Old Trafford as an away manager? Let's rejoin Jermaine and Steve.
So both managers have made plenty of changes in personnel, and indeed West Ham's case shape in this cup tie. Will we avoid a penalty shootout? West Ham get the extra time underway. So Williams on at right back, Shaw on at left back. Just the 7th appearance all season for Brandon Williams, a 20-year-old. Fernandes. Shaw drilled that at Martial. It's still alive though. Fernandes so congested in that central area.
Yeah, it is. And I think the changes that United have made, they do have the potential to hurt West Ham because, from an energy point of view, Luke Shaw and Brandon Williams can offer a lot, but in all fairness, it's probably been West Ham's best part of their game tonight. Defensively looked good. Johnson, since coming on, has looked solid on that left-hand side, so it'll be a good battle between himself and Brandon Williams.
Here is Williams, who started the 3rd round tie here against Watford. Rashford was hoping a little more than a throw there. Fernandes. Shaw. Martial. Run back by Fred. actually very difficult, Jermaine, to see where a goal is going to come from at the moment at either end.
No, I mean, within that 90 minutes, you kind of stood here thinking there's no way a goal is going to be scored. You don't kind of see that intent in either side's play, but I think West Ham are defending very well. United not probably been tested enough. It's up to a match winner to take this one, and it's about who's got the most. And when you look at it with United, they've got more match winners in the moment that can just do something special. So if anything, it probably just edges towards them.
Maguire to pick out Martial. Lovely first touch. And off Fredericks for a Manchester United corner.
Wondering whether that was handball or not. Nice play though.
That's towards Maguire and away by Declan Rice. In from Shaw. It was too strong for McTominay. Cleared by Johnson. Fernandes. Martial, comfortably cleared by Koufal. West Ham retreat again.
Feels like that.
Rashford. Goal kick.
And I think that West Ham midfielders are starting to feel it a little bit. They've not made any changes in there. Obviously, Soucek, Declan Rice, and an experienced Mark Noble, shall we say?
That sentence was said with real feeling. Those midfielders are beginning to feel it a bit.
I know what it's like in there in extra time, and they've put in an absolute shift. And Mark Noble to still be out there, given the fact he doesn't play week in, week out, is a testament to honestly how well he looks after himself. But United have made a couple of changes in there, fresh legs with McTominay and Fernandes. It can be the difference at times.
It's the last thing Mark Noble wanted to see, really.
I don't think anybody wants to come up against a fresh Fernandes when you've been running around for 90 minutes at what, 35, 36 years old or whatever he is.
33 actually. You're putting a couple of years on him.
Oh, I only thought he was a few years younger than me. He was a lot younger.
Flag up against Cavani. Now that is 18-year-old Ahmad, who Manchester United signed from Atalanta in January. He's only ever played 58 minutes of senior football. He's been included in a matchday squad for the first time. 3 goals in 2 under-23 appearances, where he really shone out. He's been very impressive by all accounts in first-team training as well. For the immediate future, Manchester United fans will see him at some stage. Will they see a goal in this game? They've got a 4-on-4 here. Martial, Fernandes, Fred going on the overlap. Fred's cross. Still alive with Rashford, and then Scott McTominay. Right place, right time. McTominay with his 7th of the season to break the deadlock 7 minutes into extra time.
No, it's brilliant from McTominay. The timing, the quality, he'll be disappointed because he knew they were on the attack. It was a poor touch from Declan Rice on the edge of his own box and starts his counter-attack from United. You know, Kufal does really well just to slow the play down, but when it works its way out to this side, the timing of this run and the ball from Rashford is just perfect. You know, there's not a foot that has to be kind of out of place when you're taking your steps toward this ball. It's just right in his path, hits it first time, and it's hit that quick. Look at the touch from Rashford, and it's hit that quick with quality. There's nothing Fabianski can do with that. Top finish in a game that you would say probably didn't see that quality coming.
And to add to his goal in round 3, and he's certainly adding goals to his play. McTominay, as I say, that's 7 for the season already.
That's that freshness in midfield though we were talking about, and the ability to kind of get up and back at this point in the game.
What is the West Ham response? Benrahma's cross, punched away by Henderson. Rashford took that ball a long way. No wonder he was walking at the end of it. Shaw. Fernandes.
This is all United need to do now for the rest of the game. Keep the ball. I say to West Ham, come and get it.
Fernandes. It's a West Ham free kick. Noble to find Fredericks. Space for Benrahma. Oh, he was trying to slide that through to Souček.
Oh, that's a good idea. He's nearly picked out his man as well. I think Souček seemed to expect better, but thought it was really unfortunate. He just cuts onto his left like he's going to shoot. Spotted the run of Souček. Couldn't quite pick him out though. Some hope there though for West Ham.
Lindelof. Martial. Got it back from Fernandes, but then used his hand.
He's definitely come to life a little bit more now. He's on this left-hand side, Martial. He's almost non-existent when he was playing through the middle.
Came off short. Manchester United overcame West Ham the last time they won the FA Cup. That was at the quarter-final stage in 2016 at Upton Park. 1-0 here. Here's Fernandes. He's forced Martial wide. It's an overhit pass from Bruno Fernandes.
Oh, he knows as well. Not very often he gets it wrong, but huge mistake there from Fernandes.
That is a collector's item. Rashford there.
He's a painful ease. Got a nudge there from Benrahma. You see the pain in his face, right in your lower back.
Did have that issue last season as well, didn't he? Yeah. A similar challenge against Wolves. Cresswell. Long from Johnson. Kufa. Noble. Maguire was always the favourite for that one. Just the 1 minute to add to the first 15 extra minutes in extra time. Dawson. Johnson. Fouled by Williams.
They seem to have just got over the disappointment of conceding that goal now, West Ham, and they get themselves back playing again.
Forward from Cresswell. He's firmly on the ball from Dean Henderson. We've had the first period of extra time and we've had a goal. Scott McTominay's 7th of the season is the all-important strike. And Manchester United are 15 minutes away from the FA Cup quarter-finals. So at half-time and extra time, Gary, Manchester United lead by a goal to 0.
Great Scott, we've had a goal. It took a long time, didn't it, Alan?
Yeah, it was a poor touch from Declan Rice high up the park, but the way Man United break and commit men forward, particularly McTominay, when you see where he starts from and where he ends up. We haven't seen too many bits of quality in this game, but the touch and the finish from McTominay was. A touch from Rashford, and how it's difficult for the goalkeeper is that because he doesn't break stride, he doesn't have to break stride. McTominay takes it early. Keeper's got no chance to set himself, and before he knows it, it's in the back of the net. It was fantastic.
You have to say overall that Manchester United have had far more possession in the other half than West Ham, so probably deserve that.
Yeah, you have to give them that, and plus, like I say, they've got all the top guys on. They're going to have even more possession. You saw just at the end there, Bruno Fernandes kind of with a wayward pass, but this is where the tiredness comes in for West Ham, and the quality for Man United to probably tell.
They've got to have a real go, though, now, haven't they?
Yeah.
If they can.
I'd say, you know.
Yeah, they've got to try and commit men forward now. They haven't done that really at all in the game, but they've got to do it now or they're out.
Yep.
Indeed. Jermaine, Steve, back to you.
Thanks, Gary. So Scott McTominay's introduction and strike The all-important moment in the tie so far, as he looks to continue the FA Cup adventure this season with Manchester United. And it will be the team in front to get the second period of extra time underway. Trying to edge closer to a 9th successive FA Cup victory at Old Trafford. And as they were saying there, Jermaine, Alan and Ian, West Ham have to open up. They have to ask a question here.
Yeah, I mean, they've put so much into this game, and I think, you know, going forward, yes, they can play better, but you've got 15 minutes now just to go and, you know, do something. It's a cup competition. If you get beat 2, 3 or 4, doesn't matter, you're going out. But, you know, show the West Ham fans something for these last 15 minutes, that you can create one chance. That's all it'll take to possibly send you through to the next round.
Shaw foul by Fredericks. Fred. Maguire. Fernandes. Martial trying to find Shaw, whose last goal was in the 5th round of the FA Cup last season against Derby County. Manchester United just looking for a second to settle it once and for all. Foul.
I have to say, from David Moyes' point of view, the substitutions he's brought on, Odubecchio, it's not really worked for him. It's hardly had a kick the whole game since coming on. I mean, I'm sure he'd have hoped for a little bit more, some movement, runs in behind.
Fredericks. Benrahma. Trying to find Declan Rice. Benrahma, but Lindelof in the way and on the charge. Cavani and Rashford in support. Of course, Rashford the wrong way. Shaw. There's one more change left for West Ham. David Moyes downstairs is preparing to make it. Manuel Lanzini is going to be the chosen one.
I was waiting for that one. I have to say, I thought it would have been straight away at the start of, you know, the second half of extra time. I don't see the point in waiting. Get as much fresh legs on the pitch as you possibly can. Especially someone of his quality. You get free kick, you can get, you know, shots outside of the box. He can cause problems, Lanzini.
Benrahma. Souček on the flick. Well work from Manchester United. Martial. Space for Fred. There's a man over as well, and he couldn't pick the pass, Martial.
So poor.
Benrahma. Through in the penalty area for West Ham. Back to Benrahma. Lifted in by Fredericks. That was towards Odebeko. We're actually hearing the 18-year-old that Jermaine was talking about, Odebeko, who came on as a substitute, is going to be substituted for Lanzini.
Yeah, it's a tough one, but he's just not had a kick. So I almost don't blame David Moyes.
Here's the goal scorer, McTominay. Cavani leaves it for Fernandes. He was trying to pick out Rashford. Well, here's the West Ham change. Odebeko, who left Manchester United in 2019, brought on and now being brought off.
Look, it's never a nice moment, but you know, there are situations where you just got to go and, you know, grab your opportunity, and he's just not done that. The game just passed him by, and he's been a little bit too passive, and you know, it's there for everyone to see. And these are desperate times now. 8 minutes to go. You want everyone pulling their weight. Something to learn from.
Lanzini might have been hoping to start tonight. He'd started all 5 domestic cup ties before this evening. He's on the chase here. Likes a late goal. All part of the learning curve as a young professional.
No, it is. You know, I think, you know, he doesn't need me or anybody else to tell him that he's not played well or he's not had an impact that the manager wants. You know as a player when it's not happened, and the only way to right those wrongs is get back out on the training pitch, work hard and learn from, you know, the feeling that he's probably got right now.
Lanzini's last goal was in the 94th minute in that incredible 3-3 comeback away at Tottenham. West Ham are searching for something along those lines at the moment. Here's Fred. Benrahma. Souček. Rice. Kufal joining in. Into his left foot, away by Lindelof. Benrahma, Lanzini. And Johnson, free header, Benrahma. Straight at Henderson.
Wow. All instant impact from Lanzini, linking up with Benrahma. And some hope all of a sudden. Moving around and causing that defence some problems. He's offside there, Benrahma. I think, you know, you're talking about players taking an opportunity. I've been really impressed with Johnson since he's come onto the pitch. Another good ball into the box. A good line from United.
Benrahma still waiting for his first West Ham goal. Here's Martial at the other end. Cavani to find Fernandes. Blocked by Kufal. 5.5 minutes of extra time remaining. Benrahma. big question, Jermaine, is why didn't Ben Rama come on earlier?
I kind of mentioned it in terms of, you know, when I could see a change was going to be made, it made sense to me to Ben Rama to come on straight away down the middle. I think that's a mistake of David Moyes, but hindsight, you know, it's easy. You know, sitting up here and making those decisions are easy. But he's had a huge impact.
Johnson. Ben Rama, for the 3 times FA Cup winners, 5 times finalist, needing a goal, needing a lifeline. The 2-time FA Cup winner as a player. Looks as though he's going to carry on this season's quest to win it as a manager. Run back by Brandon Williams. McTominay. Martial demanding it and receiving it. And the shot in the end doubly smothered by Fabianski, who understandably is keen to get on with matters. Got back up and maintained possession. Lanzini. Johnson. Benrahma. West Ham still hoping. Kufal safely gathered by Henderson. Well, a little over 2 minutes of extra time remaining. We've had almost 2 hours of football. Your Emirates man of the match.
Can I give it to you for being able to talk us through this game? Honestly, yeah, I've gone for Harry Maguire just purely and simply because, you know, I honestly think that he's been solid. He's not really put a foot wrong today. Yes, he may not have been tested, but everything he's needed to do he's done well. And let's be honest, from an attacking point of view, it's not been great, has it, from either side? So, on for the captain.
Will he and his teammates be tested in this last 90 seconds? Kufal commits the foul. So the wait goes on as an opposing manager at Old Trafford for a victory. It's the 14th attempt for David Moyes tonight. I guess for him it's just all about getting through.
Yeah, and it's just come down to match winners. You know, I think that, you know, that man there, Scott McTominay's done really well from of late. Tops up with a good few goals. He's added that to his game this year, and when called upon, stuck a big one away for his manager.
Lindelof centre. Dawson in ahead of Fernandes. Seconds ticking away from West Ham. This will be their last opportunity to get it forward.
He's a player, by the way. He's a player. Ben Johnson.
So 1 minute left at the end of extra time for West Ham to force penalties. Dawson now at the other end, beaten by McTominay. Rice into Benrahma. Good challenge by Williams.
It's a huge challenge by Williams.
Marcus Rashford never has an empty toe. Fuel took it all the way into the far corner. Rashford, very last action here. Will Manchester United even want to shoot? They don't need to. Martial will, denied by Fabianski. And for a record 7th consecutive season, the 12 times FA Cup winners Manchester United are through to the quarter-finals. They needed extra time. They needed Scott McTominay's strike 7 minutes into it. But after 3 successive seasons without a trophy, this particular avenue is still open to Ole Gunnar Solskjaer and Manchester United. McTominay the difference. West Ham are out, and it is Manchester United after the extra time that go through to the last 8 of the FA Cup. They've beaten West Ham by a 1-0.
There's the match winner, Scott McTominay of Manchester United, the only goal in the game. It certainly wasn't the thriller that we anticipated or hoped for, but Manchester United and their fans won't mind that too much. They're through to the quarter-finals.
No, absolutely, they won't mind at all, Gary. There wasn't too many bits of quality in this game at all, but the goal he scored was the touch from Rashford and the finish. That was quality. Rice had lost it in his own half with a poor touch and the way they broke and then committed men forward, and the finish was superb. I mean, West Ham, yes, they defended really well, but they just didn't offer anything going forward.
That's the thing, yeah. That's what it came down to in the end. What the game plan? You're looking at someone like Benrahma coming on at the end there, and Lanzini, 2 players who are very good and technical on the ball. Maybe they could have held the ball, created something for them. But I got to say, I really did feel for the youngster, for Adubeko. This is the kind of place you come and you dream to play at, and just kind of passed him by a bit.
It's tough, didn't it?
Yeah, I really
they weren't
got
exactly attacking a lot either. Let's hear from the Manchester United captain, Harry Maguire's with Kelly Summers.
Harry, congratulations. It was a hard-fought win. What are your thoughts on the performance?
I thought the performance was good. I felt like we could have been a little bit more clinical, and we dominated the game, especially the first half. We should have come in at half-time. I felt like they had a little spell just after half-time, but we dealt with that a lot better than what we did at the weekend against Everton for sure. So, no, it was good. We dug in. I felt like we got the win that we deserved in the end, and obviously in the end, and that's what we came in to do.
Yeah, what does that say about the mentality of this team after what happened on Sunday, especially?
Yeah, well, Sunday was tough. Saturday night, sorry, it was very tough. We were so disappointed, obviously, to concede in the last kick, and we felt like we deserved the points, and the way that we conceded as well, it was disappointing. So, no, it shows a great spirit, great mentality to come back, perform, get our heads back up, and we know it's a long season. There's games every 3 days, so it's the best thing when you're disappointed and you don't win a game of football. To have a game in 2-3 days' time, it's perfect. So tonight was perfect. The game to come so soon, and the lads put on a good performance and a good win. And like I said, it's important to go through.
Well, congratulations, you are the man of the match.
Thank you. Thank you.
Currently second in the Premier League, quarter-finals of the FA Cup. Progress?
Yeah, progress. They got to 4 semi-finals, I think it is, with Ollie. They need to get to a final now and win a tournament. But that was the poor touch there from Rice. But just look at the way Man United win the ball and then commitment forward, and especially McTominay, who started actually in his own box and then finds himself in the opposite box, and it was a wonderful finish. I mean, the touch from Rashford, because it's so perfect in his path, he doesn't have to break stride, and the keeper's got no chance to set himself, and before he knows it, it's in the back of the net.
He made a difference.
Yeah, he did, because like you look at the West Ham substitutes, and obviously Ben Johnson came, and I thought he'd done pretty well, but in the main, it didn't really make an impact. I thought Benrahma and Lanzini maybe could have, but didn't bring them on in time.
Thanks, chaps. Time to get in a warm car. More interviews and reaction on the BBC Sport website. That's it from us as Scott wins it in the Antarctic. Goodbye.
It's all set up beautifully under the lights at Old Trafford. Greenwood, excellent block. Lindelof, almost the breakthrough. Rashford. We will require another 30 minutes. Fred's cross, still alive with Rashford, and then Scott McTominay. Manchester United are through.
Criminals make mistakes.
I've now had the opportunity to examine your accounts, Mr. Wainwright. Here we have your outgoings, general expenses, salaries, supplies, etc. And here we have payments in. It would seem this is not a felicitous time for the catering and hotel business in Hastings.
Things are bound to pick up eventually, Mr. Harmworth.
That may be the case, but here you are asking us to extend your overdraft limit.
Just for a few months.
But you've already overstepped that limit on 3 occasions, and I see no evidence here that your situation is going to improve at any time in the near future.
Well, can't get any worse.
I wish I shared your confidence, Miss Stewart. I'm sorry. Not only can the bank not help you, but I must ask you to take immediate steps to clear your existing overdraft, taking whatever actions are necessary. Thank you. Good day.
I'm sorry, Sam.
Don't be.
No, you don't understand. I won't be able to pay you this month.
Well, that's okay. You didn't pay me last month, so it's not as if I'll notice.
You are a sport.
We'll make a go of it somehow. I know. What should we do now? Cup of tea at Lyons?
No, we ought to get back. Sometimes I wish the whole bloody guest house would just, I don't know, disappear.
You ought never to have taken it on.
I had this romantic view, it'd sort of run itself. Instead, it's been an absolute nightmare. The only good thing to come out of it is, well, meeting you. Oh, sod it. Let's go to Lyons.
Can we afford it?
Well, we can go halves on the current bun.
Here you are, Christopher. I had the devil of a job getting them. I managed to square the visa with the Americans, but as for the Queen Mary, she's been requisitioned for military and naval use only. I could have tried sending her as a GI bride, but I don't think that would have worked.
Wonder why. So what has happened?
I had a word with the MOI. You're departing Southampton on the 17th. And if anyone asks, you're on a sponsored lecture.
Let yourself rest.
Oh, yeah, I'm going to have a rest.
And I'll talk to you later in the week.
Oh, yeah, well, I'll be here. I won't be going anywhere. I'll listen to it. If you want to bring me for a pint.
It will be nice someday. Someday soon.
Yeah.
Back in ICU, Gareth gets good news for the first time in 6 days.
I'm going to the high dependency ward.
But he's delighted, and we're delighted for him, you know, because it's change of scenery, change of environment.
That's all about
Do you know, little steps, do you know.
Just give me a bit of pressure on the head where it is.
That bit.
Yeah, it's just because of
Pardon?
my week in hospital.
You're a week in hospital, yeah. Sorry, that's just you chatting now. That's, yeah. So just take a deep breath for me there. Like we did earlier.
ICU staff are keenly aware that another patient is ready to take Gareth's place.
That's a bit better, I think. Yeah, better. It's after coming right down there.
The pressure on bed space is relentless. Only 3 of 12 operating theatres at the hospital are functioning. The other 9 have been repurposed as makeshift wards to take the overflow of non-COVID ICU patients.
This theatre has been converted to an ICU. So there's 2 beds here. Normally there'd be just a big table in there that they conduct the surgeries on, and we've moved all our equipment inside. It's a bit small. You can see with the curtains there, it's just a sheet. We don't really have any curtains in there because it's not really what it's set out for. Yeah, we're making do.
Yesterday, I have a day off after 2 days with that patient who is so sick. I was just lying in my couch all day. I can't move. I can't even think of what to cook for dinner for my kids. To be honest, that's what I was feeling yesterday. I just couldn't move. I don't have an energy. It's tiring. Patient is so sick. But it's just on top of that kind of work is the PPE that makes me drained out and tired me a lot. Because, you know, you'll get dehydrated while you're working there, and you can't even drink because you're in the PPE with the mask on. Because the PPE drains you.
Originally from the Philippines, May Wynn works at Tala ICU with her husband Alberto. They are the only married couple in the unit.